Hello, welcome to a pick a card reading. If you haven't done a pick a card reading with me before, here's the process. I'm going to do 3 mini readings of 2 cards each. Right now, pause and decide if reading 1, 2, or 3 is the right reading for you. If none of the numbers jumped out at you as the right reading for you, just go ahead and listen to all 3 and let the nuggets of wisdom jump out at you that are meant for you. Okay, group 1, here we go. Your first card is the Queen of Pentacles. And your second card is Shadow. If it's feeling challenging to step into a space where it feels like you get to have an abundant lifestyle, where you get to provide for yourself and your loved ones all of the resources and nurturing that they require and you require, if this is feeling challenging to have come up, it's time to start taking a look at the shadow. What is it that feels challenging about it? What is feeling like it's holding you back? Why does it feel like this is a scary situation? There are lessons in our shadow, and sometimes we get scared to look at them because we're worried we can't change them. But if we work on integrating this shadow side, we can find our way into what it is that we want to do in order to shine bright. There will always be shadows. Shadows don't disappear. Whenever the sun shines, there are shadows on the ground. So all we have to do is understand and integrate them to be able to move forward with what it is we're looking for. Okay, that was group 1. Group 2. Group 2, your first card is the 9 of Pentacles. And I laugh because it's another card of abundance and finding yourself fully resourced in the way you are dreaming big. And then we have the Outlaw. Okay, group 2, to be able to get to this space of abundance, of being fully resourced for you in the way you want to be resourced, in the way that feels abundant to you. This is a single person on this card. They are surrounded by their pentacles, grapes. It's a place of abundance. With the yellow, it's showing that they're showing up as their full selves. To get there, you have to do things that may be outside of what society thinks is normal. So the Outlaw is someone who strives to do things in the way that aligns with their values, that is something that they stand up for the things they care about, but sometimes it's outside of the norm. Sometimes they have to go a little bit farther. They need to go outside of the space that's what is the traditional way of doing things. And so if you're feeling like this is something you want to call in, this life of luxury and abundance, take a look and see where outside of the typical ways that you think of abundance, you think of getting abundance, try to find a new path, because the Outlaw goes against the norms, but they are true to their own values. Oh, it's group 2 and group 3. Your first card is the 3 of Wands. And your second card is Patience. Group 3, you've made some really fun and exciting plans, creative plans that are now underway. They are things that you started the process of, and you've made progress, but now is the time of waiting. Now is the time of watching, and having patience in knowing that there are things that have to happen behind the scenes for the big dreams to play out. So now is the time to watch. Now is the time to monitor and make sure that those dreams are still in motion, but there's not a lot of doing. You're standing on the shore, being aware of what it is that you've set in motion, but not necessarily interacting with it. So have some patience, check in from time to time, but don't get into the mindset of watch through the window of the oven door. Don't open the oven door, because you open the oven door, the heat gets out, it ends up taking longer, right? But you can still check on it, look at it through the oven window, make sure it still looks like it's rising, but don't rush the process. It's still going to take some time. Trust that it's happening. I hope that was helpful. I would love to hear what resonated the most for you. You got this. I will see you next time. Bye for now.